Well, I don't know, man. What do you think about this whole dogfighting thing? That's what we really want to be talking about. I mean, the reason why you don't have the Michael Jordan of quarterbacks, at least as far as his
athletic ability.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
Actually, right now in Atlanta, y'all might find this funny. The Atlanta Humane Society has taken all donations of Michael Vick jerseys. They're cleaning out dog pens with them and using them as security blankets for the puppies.
I saw that.
You know something? That's something. It takes it too far.
No. People.
Exactly.
It's not. They're accepting the jerseys. People from all over the country are sending them in.
Oh, yeah,
and the great thing is they're cutting his name off the back and then putting the 7 up, and dogs are using it to pee on.
Yeah, that is. I don't know.
People are sending it in. They're not asking people to do it.
What is the? So he plays.
All right, Chris. Thanks for calling, man.
He plays for the Falcons, Michael Vick.
Well, he plays now for a penitentiary, but he did.
He's the guy, Joe. Even if he's not into sports, he's gotten to like a Paris Hilton level of attention here.
I know, because of the pit bull fighting.
He fought dogs. Like, I mean, it's to me, it's just more bizarre. You know, beating your wife, killing your wife, fucking drugs. That's what I'm used to. And then all of a sudden, this stuff came out of nowhere. And
what would be his interest in having pit bulls fight at his house? Like, what's... I don't understand why you would risk everything for that. I agree with you. Like, why would... What's the attraction?
It's a lack of intelligence. To go serious for a minute, it's awful. He bought a house for his cousins, his brother, whoever it was. They were living in this house, and they wanted to set up a dog kennel. It was new NEWZ dogs.
Right.
And then he would go there for entertainment. And he would bet, they say, $30,000, $40,000 a fight. But that's outrageous. He has the largest contract, $100 million in NFL history. His endorsements triple that. It's just a mentality that's awful. And he's surrounded himself with idiots, for lack of a better word. Fucking idiots. And it's bad. And now the guy's lost everything. Well, I mean, that's, today...
You're a gambling man. You wouldn't want to get in on some of that?
No, I like to gamble to win $500,
What's the most fucked up thing you've gambled on?
Oh, God. I mean, nothing
Like
real.
the most bizarre sport.
I mean,
the Olympics. You're betting on like a gymnast.
No. I can beat you on that. We used to create gambling stuff in college where we would spray Raid into the wall of our house and bet on how many roaches would come out. 5 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and we'd have a board in a pool, and we would do that. We'd spray, and within a minute, how many roaches came out.
You didn't have a television?
Yeah, but this was stuff we wanted to do. 3, 4 in the morning, smoking weed, cocked at UMass Amherst. How many roaches can we get out? And we'd scoop them up, put them in a barrel, and then re-put them back into the wall. We built a wall, and we'd spray Raid into it, and they'd run out. I mean, that's pretty bizarre to bet on roaches.
Jesus Christ.
How much?
What's the personality?
What's the most you ever lost?
I lost $15,000 at my brother's bachelor party in Vegas, but that's when I was on Wall Street and I was making a lot of money. I lost $15,000 in 3 days.
How much are you making a week? If you
I was making upwards of $250,000 at a whack. I mean, this is back
a week.
No, a week. I made $250,000 my second year out of college, so that was
Jesus Christ. Can you imagine having that much
wait a
money
minute.
at that age?
You were. He was down there before he did comedy. He was down there with the whole .com shit.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
He was doing Boiler Room. He was down doing fucking Boiler Room.
Easy, Joe. Don't go there.
Yeah, easy, Joe.
Jesus, my dad and I worked together.
I'm serious.
Did you notice, by the way, when the fan gets knocked over, how much more quiet the whole thing is? Do you hear the fucking noise?
I like the background of the fan. The fan is a good
thing. It's like when you listen to the news and you hear the whatever.
Dude, what do you think about this NBA? First of all, everybody calling in is saying they're saying Vic is done with football. This guy here is trying to say cockfighting is as bad as dogfighting. I don't think it is, because I don't think there's anything worse than the sound of a dog yelping.
Yeah, and cockfighting's run by Latinos, so they're not really on the big hit list of, Hang
on a second. Will in Illinois, you're saying cockfighting is as bad as dogfighting?
No, I actually don't think it's as bad. Dogs, they've got personalities, and they're band's best friend. Whereas, chickens, roosters, what are they? They just they've got these dead eyes, and
yeah, but who got caught for cockfighting?
Nobody. No. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I just wondered if you guys thought it was as bad.
No, it's a fucking chicken. I eat chickens. I don't eat dogs.
Look, I disagree. I think if it's look, you're gonna damn one, you got to damn the other. It's not.
No.
It's not the matter. It's not the issue is not a dog or a chicken dying. It's the inhumaneness in which they are being killed or whatever. So, and I eat chicken.
First of all,
I'm sure they're not killed in a humane way anyway.
Roosters will fucking go at it anyways. That's what they do.
That's what pit bulls do.
No, they don't. They don't. That's an ignorant thought.
They're bred that way.
If you bring them up that way, that's the way they're going to be. They're like people, only dumber, right?
Okay, Bill.
I'm acting like I'm a breeder. I have no fucking idea, but I know I've met some nice pit bulls.
Yeah, so have I. But I mean, what the hell does that mean?
See, we got this. Here's a pit bull breeder. Here we go. Hey, Shane, South Dakota. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah, we just started talking about gambling, so we figured we'd jump back right in the middle of pit bull fighting.
Well, cool. Thanks, Bill. I really appreciate it. I really dig your comedy, man. Anyways, I kind of like the topic going along with the whole name of the show being Uninformed, because I listen to O&A and Ron Fez constantly, and every one of them I've heard ever since the Vic thing came up talking about pit bull fighting, and every one of them has got the most uninformed opinion in the world. And I'd like to ask Joe that since I'm a pit bull breeder, and have been for quite a while, I'd like to know how maybe he can explain to me how to breed pit bulls to be mean and fighting.
Pardon me?
He's saying he's a pit bull breeder, but not for fighting. For the ability to sell.
How would you breed a pit bull to be mean for fighting?
How the hell would I know? I know if you clip their tails, that's one thing you do.
Well,
no, I'm serious. If you clip their tails.
So does that make a Rottweiler mean? Because their tails are always clipped.
Dude, are you actually going to argue with... Dude, are you actually going to...
No, he's calling you on your shit. He's saying you're uninformed.
Yeah, on my shit. Are you actually going to call me on the fact that there have been more fucking pit bull attacks than any other dog in history? Are you actually going to act like I made that up?
Yeah, actually, there are more German Shepherd bitings.
Oh,
bastard!
Shit!
Damn!
Oh, shit!
Where's this? Well, this guy doesn't have a conflict of interest.
Man.
This guy doesn't have a conflict of interest to stick up for pit bulls, does he? He's a fucking pit bull breeder. You're going to act like there's not stories in the paper every fucking year about a pit bull attacking somebody?
For those of the people listening, Joe has M&Ms in his mouth. That's why he sounds all of a sudden like he's 60. So, Shane, what is your point? You're
Keep this guy on the line. No, I'm talking to him. What?
You're kind of yelling at him, Joe.
What is? But I'm serious. Like, what is your point? You're acting like I have no basis to say that pit bulls can be violent fucking animals.
Well, you're right. They can be just like any other type of animal out there. But I love it when people like you have a microphone to talk into, and you read something in a newspaper and you perpetuate the idea that these are such horrible dogs, and they have this.
You're right, dude. Because I had a poodle, and that thing was a son of a bitch, man. I'll tell you.
Attribute to fucking attack, and you just said it a minute ago that they could. To fight.
That what?
Okay, no, you're starting to cut out. All right, Shane. Thanks for calling.
Dude, a minute ago.
Dude, he's made his point, man. We're just going to go fucking around and around in a circle here. I'm going to tell you something, though, Joe. We had a West Highland Terrier when I was a kid. Who's ever heard of those things fucking attacking him? Anybody. But we teased the shit out of this dog. We used to play the glove game. Hang on a sec. Exactly, Joe. And that's what they do with these pit bulls. If you have a pit bull and you treat it nice, what he's saying is the fucking thing is cool. But the last dog, but I will say the last dog you want to turn into a fucking mean son of a bitch is a pit bull.
Right.
Let me tell you something. My cousin's ex-husband...
Why don't you finish your fucking M&Ms?
My cousin's ex-husband also raised pit bulls. He had several, okay? And he told me a bunch of shit about pit bulls. One thing being, you don't clip their fucking tails. When you clip their tails... when you see a pit bull with its tail clipped, that's a sign of a pit bull being bred for fighting. So, I mean, so this guy is a breeder. I know a breeder.
I mean...
There's my word against his. It's like,
No, he is a breeder, and you know a breeder. So, I mean, if this was the military, he's a lieutenant, you're a sergeant.
Well, he says he's a breeder.
You say you know a breeder. And you're eating M&Ms. You got a big bag of yellow M&Ms.
And I'm your friend, and I'm your partner.
Joe, they came with the industrial size. Like, what is it, fucking Halloween? You be handing that
shit
out.
It is close. It's coming up. Yeah, and the thing is, to get back with Michael Vick and the dog fighting, this was announced yesterday, today, they're going to have to destroy the rest of the dogs. They have like 100 dogs or 50, whatever the dogs are, because they're so...
Good, because they're evil fucking creatures.
Right, because they saw the equipment and all the... Wow.
They're evil, no good dogs. They should all be destroyed.
Jesus, hope no one knows the address of this place. You're going to piss some people off in the Bronx. They're going to come down.
I thought you said you didn't give a shit about dog fighting.
I don't. I got angry at that guy for acting like I was some kind of asshole for thinking that pit bulls
He didn't say you were an asshole,
can
Joe.
be
he
violent.
Just merely said that you were uninformed.
He had his condescending, I'd like to ask Joe, well, if that did... I know what he was doing. And it's
Yeah,
like,
he
dude,
was calling you on your shit.
do you read those stories in the paper constantly?
First of all, that tail thing you said
Constantly.
just sounds like complete horseshit.
It's not.
Most times they cut the tail off. It's how the dog. It looks better. You know what I mean?
Not, dude.
No, they do.
Look
It's
better.
kind of like, you know.
Bill, it's
It's
not.
like giving it like a crew cut.
God's created this tail. We're
it's
going to
part
take it away.
But I mean, it's like you don't.
No, he's making it seem like it's the UFC. Like you cut the tail off because that's shaving your head. You know what I mean?
I just love the fact you go tail. I'm waiting for you to go, yeah, they shock them in the balls with electricity.
Dude, you should have seen this shit on
drowned
HBO.
them.
On HBO, they would steal people's like little fucking nice lap dogs, and they would duct tape their mouth shut, and they would teach these things how to kill. Dude, it was insane. It was insane.
I like the fact that they steal them. Can I bet on that? I want to bet on poodle fighting.
The big animal lover. Dude, it was brutal. They're like chaining them up to fucking radiators. Because God knows, if you get chained up to something, 9 times out of 10, it's a fucking radiator.
In a basement. A Brooklyn basement.
No, I'm saying they used to they tie these fucking things up, and they couldn't even fight back, and they just teach them how to kill each other. The one dog how to kill the other fucking dog.
What kind
I
of
gotta
dog
admit,
was
when I
this?
watched the clips, what
What kind of dog was this again?
what kind of dog was what?
That you're talking about right now?
That they would catch
Yeah.
just mutts. One was a bulldog.
That sounds like...
Dude, it was awful. They would cut, then some of them would actually live, and they would limp home, and then their owners. Dude, I'm really not trying to be funny here, but their owners,
limp home.
they're trying to
Like
get back,
salmon finding their way back.
trying to get Jesus Christ, Doug.
That sounds like bum fighting.
This was one
when
of
they
the
used to force
saddest things
bums
I
to
ever
fight.
saw, man. I'm
It
trying to.
fucking sounds hilarious right now.
Dude,
love
it
it.
wasn't. It was sad, man. These things they were limping home.
Anybody
They were,
arranging
one
a
of them
fight
just
tonight,
like
call us.
was completely missing a leg. Like they had to get rid of his leg. Now he's got like a 3-legged dog. So every time he sees him hopping across the living room, he just remembers. He's reminded.
My friend's dog,
He
when we
can never move on.
when we were kids, used to eat golf balls. That's why I don't feel bad about dog
Used
fighting.
to eat golf balls.
This fucking thing.
Joe,
with
you're eating a
golf
bag
balls.
of fucking M&Ms.
And digest
So
them.
if somebody chained you to a radiator and had a fucking pit bull come in here and rip your jugular out, that should be funny. I'm going to sit there and be like, well, you know what? I saw Joe eating a big yellow bag,
What does that
Halloween
got to do with the
size.
golf balls thing?
Because
He skipped it.
you're judging the fucking dog. Dogs are stupid because one of them ate a golf ball. You're like racist.
No,
with
I
dogs.
was saying that's how much of an animal a fucking dog is that it can digest a golf ball. Try eating a
Oh,
golf
that's
ball.
what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm saying they're fucking visceral fucking beings, man. That's all I'm trying to
So
say.
because
Visceral?
Is that the wrong
yeah,
word?
what is that?
That's SAT prep, brother.
I don't know if I misused that. I think I used it correctly, though.
I don't think you used it
If
right.
anybody knows what visceral means, call in, please, and tell us.
Oh, this guy goes to a Mexican restaurant that has cockfighting.
Fighting.
I want to go.
I want to go.
Hey,
I'd love to go.
Marshall, are you calling from Marshall, Texas, or your name is Marshall and you're in Texas?
My name's Marshall. It's a Texas name.
Oh, okay, man. And you said there's a Mexican restaurant down there that has cockfighting?
Yeah, it's actually in Juarez, right across from El Paso. And yeah, first time I went there, the whole thing is circular, and there's this like pit in the middle, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together. So I'm sitting there with my Mexican girlfriend or whatever. And I'm not.
And did you just like order a quesadilla, and all of a sudden you notice this fight ring over to the left?
Well, they had a.
And
they
50
had a
Mexicans
table
with
set up.
bills you don't recognize screaming.
Somebody hands him a betting slip. Can I have the menu? This is a betting slip, sir.
Yeah,
So-
no, I ordered the chicken. No, they had this
I don't
table set up like a buffet. Yeah, I know. Well, you guys are the pros.
No, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
But yeah, they had this buffet table. And, yeah, we're sitting there, and I'm eating this meat and shit, and then all of a sudden, these trumpets start playing and shit, and these guys are like carrying their roosters down to this pit right in the middle. We're like,
And you had no idea up to this point. You just thought you were going to, have a nice quiet dinner with
wait,
your girlfriend.
How did they do it out in the open like that? I thought it was illegal. I thought it was always like in a basement with like guys in those wife beater T-shirts holding the fucking.
Not in Texas.
Christopher Walken's playing Russian roulette in the corner.
we're talking about a country where you can watch donkeys fuck 14-year-olds. This is not exactly.
Well, so wait a minute.
Oh, you were in Mexico. I'm sorry. I thought you were in Texas.
He
you were
said
saying.
across from El Paso, Texas.
Oh, okay.
He crossed over and left his
thought he was gonna
livelihood
do it.
behind him.
Chipotle or Chipotle.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Cockfighting at Chick-fil-A.
Well, you know, Texas, they got that fucking attitude the second you come in, that not in Texas.
Yeah, we're not Southerners, we're Texans. Like, then beat it.
Yeah, but
lived there for a year.
man,
So wait a minute, did you bet on that shit?
No, there wasn't any betting, but like that shit's bloody as hell, man. They have razors on their feet, and there's blood going everywhere, and like in between rounds. First of all, the whole fight lasts maybe 10 minutes, but in between rounds, they're whispering in their ears and they're blowing air through the cuts like that the other rooster made to keep their lungs inflated long enough to keep fighting. And you're sitting there watching this like gory shit.
Wait a
like,
minute,
trying
he's
to,
giving
like, start them.
CPR? He's
Yeah,
giving
basically,
CPR to the, and this shit is a restaurant?
It is a restaurant.
Mexico,
called
You know what? I just became in favor of the fucking wall. Between you, I mean, what the fuck kind of people are this?
Savage.
Take it easy, will
You
you?
guys need to do this
Come
full
on.
time.
Maybe that's why they're leaving. No, those are the smart people. I can't take it anymore. I just want to go out. I want to get a
Dude.
taco.
But I heard that.
they make
I heard that
Marshall,
before.
thanks
I
for
heard that
calling, man.
before
Thanks
about
for
the
calling.
razor blades on the feet.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
It's just as brutal. By the way, visceral means dealing with crude or elemental emotions. I was kind of
Way off.
GRE shit, man.
well. Dogs would be dealing with crude elemental emotions. I just wasn't using visceral in the right sentence about a dog. They are visceral creatures, but they not because they eat golf balls.
Right.